Hello, you all come in, hit that like, hit that share button. Let's get right into the topic. I wasn't even sure if I was going to live stream today. Um, I was just a little tired. I did back-to-back live streams on yesterday. My shirt is looking kind of raggedy. I kind of cut the collar off over there. I like my neck to breathe. I need to put my queen crown necklace back on. But let's talk about what's going on, people. I just saw a lot of things. I'm like, I would like to do just a regular live stream, but I guess I'm just different, right? I'm different. Yes, I'm different. So come in, hit that like and share button. I was looking at the Masonic, and no, I'm not involved in it any type of way, but I was looking at the 33 double eagle, and I just connected some things in regards to these two cryptocurrencies that I'm going to tell you all about that you probably need to definitely pay attention to, especially before Tuesday, right? January 28th. Again, let me go ahead and make this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. We're just doing a live stream, and I just like for my people to come in with me. I do, however, see numbers differently. And one of my gifts is to see numbers in a way that helps people not only spiritually, but financially. Now, that I will affirm too. So let me take care of my housekeeping things. If you are new to the channel, I am known as Crypto Queen. Even I have my Queen shirt on today. So come in, tell me what part of the world you are tuning in from, and hit the thumbs up so that the algorithm is notified that I'm live and other people can come in. So I'm looking at the 33-degree double eagle. That's a Masonic symbol, right? And I just put a lot of things together. Now, first of all, we're going to start off talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James. Now, you're probably thinking like, Queen, what does Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James got to do with Shiba Inu and this natural gas crypto token that you're about to share? Well, just hold tight. I'm going to break it down and make it simple for you. So again, come in, hit that like button. Hello, Facebook user. It must be something I have to do on Facebook in order to see the names. I think I have to do something with StreamYard. I'm not sure. But a lot of people may remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar coming in from Columbia, South Carolina, right? I have a lot of business associates that I help invest in crypto. Mr. Page, okay, it's just showing this out of Columbia, South Carolina. That's why I was going to say that. So share this on your Facebook page. It's just showing Facebook users. So Facebook, do not think I'm not trying to show you any love. It's just I'm showing as a Facebook user. But this is a Sports Illustrated. This is the Bucks. I want you to pay attention to that name, the Bucks, who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar first originally played for before he later finished his career with the Lakers. I want you to think in terms of a buck, a dollar, a bill, a dollar bill. We're going to break down the numbers. And LeBron James recently breaking his scoring record in the NBA with 38,388 points, people. LeBron James is number 6. He have switched between the league of wearing the number 23, and we are in year 2023. When you think of the number 23 in sports, you think of course, the great legendary Michael Jeffrey Jordan, MJ, Michael Jordan. The GOAT that many will refer to, right? And this is his 20th season of 2023, but now he wears the number 6. He broke this record, right, at the age of 38. And I forgot, but it was either, was it was something in the days, I did a gematria on this, that equal up to 38 of, well, how many years the record was held, right, that equal up to 38 again. So we see the 388 and the 33 in combination with that, even with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the double 33. So when I look at that, the number three, the number three definitely represents a trinity, right? And number eight represents a number of abundance, right? A trinity and a number of abundance. And give me a second to put my notes up. I have some things written down. So 38,388, number 33. Now you may be asking, well, Queen, what does LeBron have to do with that? When you do the gematria on LeBron James' name, when you do the gematria on his name, you will see, just like in his jersey, the number 6 that he's chosen to be that number this year, you're going to see. Okay, here we go. I had to find my tab. You're going to see that I don't think this is the right one. Hold on, you all. I got to get my tabs together. Okay, here we go. You're going to see that 6 in his name. Now, I don't want anyone to come on here with the concept and the mindset that I'm saying LeBron James is like 666, the mark of the beast. But when you think of that scripture in Revelation, when you think of that scripture in Revelation, it says no man can buy or sell, right? No man can buy or sell without that 666 on their foreheads and their right hand, right? And their right hand. So most people are right hand dominant. I received an email, for example, from Wells Fargo saying that they have new digital tool. It's called digital transaction. I've been telling you all about this FEB coin, digital coin. Most people won't even know that the switch has been hit. So when you see the number 6, this is the order on the double 66. Here's the 33 again, showing from LeBron James and the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar connection. This is the 96. When you think of 96, think of Queen Elizabeth that died at the age of 96 on September the 6th. That's the reverse ordinal. That's also representation of a shift in the monetary system, out with the old, with Queen Elizabeth ruling and reigning, and now Princess Charles in with the new, right? And with the new number 3, even 3 times 33 is, if you can look at Joshua 1:11, right? Joshua 1:11, which would be 3 times 1 or 3 times 11, you will see abundance of a land. I might pull that up. Joshua 1:11, abundance in the land. If you paid attention to sports, if you pay attention to sports, if you pay attention to the NFL, you see that the Kansas City Chiefs that won the NFL, their colors were red and yellow, right? Red and yellow, red and yellow. So if you are watching this live or in the replay, I want you to put Joshua 1:11 in the comments for me if your hands are free. So you see the double 66, people. There are exactly 66 books in the Bible. In fact, King Solomon, the wealthiest man in the Bible, who I believe the Bible leaves. No, I don't believe it. I know the Bible leaves a great blueprint for people if you want to become rich and wealthy. Now, many people, for they may think the mark of the beast or 666 is a negative thing. I don't know where they get that idea or concept of revelation. It's been taught that way for many years. However, King Solomon, again, 1 Kings 10:14, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6. The weight of gold gold that Solomon received yearly was exactly 666 talents. The number 6 is related or connected to a wealth transfer, a monetary transaction, a change in the monetary system, right? A change in the monetary system. In fact, on the 6 days, the only day in Genesis that God, Elohim, said was very good. The only day, right? Every other day was just, that was good. He saw that was good, right? But on that day, the 6th day, it was very, very good. So again, if you can, let's put, okay, the computer has combined this image for me already. So they put LeBron James right on the scripture, 38,388 career points, 20th season at the age of 38. And I think the record was 38 years old, if I'm not mistaken. I think the record was 38 years old. This is Joshua 1:11. And it says, pass through the host and command the people, saying, prepare, people. This is what I want you to give attention to. Preparation right now is the key. Prepare your victuals. For within 3, there we see the number 3 again, connected with 111, 111. Again, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 11 is the 33. Pass over this Jordan and go and possess the land which the Lord your God has given you. People, 2 things I want you to remember out of this live stream. Be in position to prepare and possess, right? Be in position to prepare and possess, right? Preparation leads to possession, to possessing things through the invisible, much like faith. Faith is the invisible, but being able to manifest it into the physical, also known as the earth realm, right? So we're looking at this. And let me say this real quick, with the 111, right? Hebrews 11:1. Listen, you cannot have new money, right, and be the old you. Let me put up, since I'm in my 111 mode right now. I never know how I'm gonna go with my live stream, but Hebrew 11:1. You can't, and the Bible says you cannot pour new wine into old wineskin, right? You cannot have new money and be the old you. I saw a post on Facebook today that said, I stopped running after the bag. And I get that person was trying to be positive, right? But we have to know that we are in alignment with scripture. I stopped chasing after the bag, stopped trying to fill my bag, and now I'm waiting on God to fill it for me. Well, that's not scripture, right? Hebrews 11:1 says, now faith. That means right now action is the confidence. And King James says is the substance, right? Is the substance. What is substance? Substance is a strategy. Substance is a solution. Whenever you have a substance of something, right, you have a tangible concept of what to do, a blueprint. So you cannot have new money and be the old person. You have to go into the unknown, right, where the money and wealth is, to produce the known. Let me say that again. You have to go into the unknown, where the money and wealth is, and produce the known. And so with that being said, people, that's as much as I'll probably show you the 33. Now you're probably asking me, well, Queen, what does the red has to do with anything, right? Well, again, Kansas City Chief. Or what does the 33 eagle? Why the word eagle in your description, right? Because that's who the Kansas City Chiefs beat, the Philadelphia Eagles. That's who they won a Super Bowl against, the Eagles. And if you know anything about the Eagles, that's very symbolic to the United States, to the Freemasonry. It's very symbolic in connection with the dollar bill, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the Bucks, right? With the Bucks. And so with that being said, with the SHIBA INU news that's coming out, be aware of the colors that you're seeing connected to this transfer of money, because these colors are in fact connected with China. They're connected with China. They're connected with Asia, right? The red and yellow, right? The number six. Again, the number six means laboring. Every labor was done, or work was done, rather. I won't say labor, but work was done in Genesis. All the way to the sixth day. And on the sixth day, it ceased, it stopped. The seventh day was a day of no work and rest and a reset. LeBron James number six is where creation took place, right? It's where all of the new creation that was implemented on earth was finished. Because remember in Genesis 1 and 1 and verse 2 that the earth was void and it was empty. So there was new life created. And so as we transition out of the Bucks and the Eagles and the pyramids on paper money, we're shifting to a new economic system, people. And China and the Asian countries, this is the year of the rabbit, is the powerhouse that's controlling that. So you got Shiba Inu, the most important topics. Do not forget about bone, Shibarium, which will push Shiba Inu from being a more like a meme token or a joke token, right? It's going to make it a layer two. It's going to give it more use cases, more validity, more validation, right? It's going to put it more NFTs, more uses in the universe. And so, in very simple terms, a more serious crypto that's moving out of a meme, right, market. Shiba Swap, right, is expected to launch by January the 28th. According to many articles, it was thought that it was happening on the 14th of January. It did not happen on Love Day, which also is a very red day as well. But Shibarium will be released. This was tweeted February the 20th next week. Over 1 million Shiba holders will buy Bone, right? Bone is all red as well. Very low fees and burn SHIB. So SHIB will be burned with every transaction, right? You'll need Bone for everything in this Shiba ecosystem. And why that's important, people, because I always teach about supply and demand. The less coins that are in circulation, the more that are burned, the more on demand that they will be. So now, the bond market cap, which is the gas, which will actually take care of the gas, which is also another terminology for transaction, has gained 35% in the last 7 days. Now, remember, the number 7 is the number of divine transition, right? Divine transition. When Joshua told um, the when Joshua gave the command to march around the wall of Jericho, the last day they were commanded to march 7 times. Up to that day, the 6 days, they was told to march once. But the last day, the 7th day, they were instructed to march 7 times, which means a divine transition, a tearing down of an old structure, and the walls came down. In fact, when Jesus made a promise, a covenant to Noah, he said, I will never again destroy the earth like this. I'll send a rainbow as a covenant of my reminder of my promise. But the earth was transformed. It was transitioned from what it looked like before the flood to what it would now look like after the flood. And that rainbow, a covenant, has 7 colors in the rainbow, 7 primary colors. It represents transformation, a transition, right? And so Shibarium launch rumors launching ahead. Shibarium is a layer 2 again network. It will put Shiba, Bone, and Leash. Leash is at like almost $600 now. So that's really out of the market for a lot of people to come in and invest in, right? At $600. But all of these, and then my friend, Mr. Page, is on here. Let me see if I can pull up Elon Musk account. He made a joking statement in our private Facebook group that we talk about cryptocurrencies that backed by real world commodities about tweeting. But Elon Musk tweeted something today on his page. I'm coming. Now, prior to that, prior to Elon Musk tweeting it, he tweeted, I have to confess, it was me who let the dogs out. That was plural dogs, not just a dog. Um, and we know that if you follow Elon Musk on Twitter, you also have to pay attention to Floki Inu. He tweeted that last week that Floki is now the new CEO of Twitter, right? The new CEO of Twitter. But he tweeted this on February 22nd that said, it was me, my sis right here. Hey, my friend. Hey, Cedric. I'm going into some other stuff. So come on and stay in here with me. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. But it was Elon Musk that said, hey, it's high time I confess. I let the doge out. But he said it was me. I let all the dogs out. So, hate Elon Musk, don't like him, think it's a joke. Whatever, people. He as I see the number 44, as the number 44, I told you all that number 4 represents what will happen in the earth realm, right? We got 4 directions, 4 corners of the earth, north, east, west, and south, which then translate news, right? Revelations 4 talk about the 4 beasts. And so number 4, even in Genesis chapter 2, it talk about the 4 streams of prosperity that was in the streams that was in, what's the name of that? I can't think, but it was 4 streams, right? One of those rivers flowed was gold. I can't think of the other 3, but it's connected to what will happen in the earth realm, right? These numbers mean something. Numbers mean something. And this tweet got exactly 44.6 likes. Numbers mean something. It's a coding. It for me, it helps me break down what happens in the economy. So let me see if he did. Where's the Floki one? We're gonna get down to Floki. Elon Musk, as you see the 311 right here. Yeah, talking about he going to put the Coca-Cola back in cocaine. So you have to see what colors are rotating now. You have to see sports. You need to follow sports. But again, SHIBA is now being positioned to be a decentralized ecosystem, right? So with Shibarium releasing by the 28 or whatever time, and with that being said, not only with the Shibarium, there's big whales bringing money on here, and Bone also. You still holding SHIBA? What's up, Houston, Texas? What's up, Drell? Bone is also going to be listed on Gate.io to list Shiba Inus. That will happen tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still trying to purchase Bone. My Coinbase wallet is not acting right to let me purchase Bone, so I might just have to do it on MetaMask and just try to get a little bit of Bone. But this will happen tomorrow at 4 UTC time. The Bone USD will be listed. And again, people, I tell people all the time, do not, when it comes to these, do not put more money that, hey, if you lose it, that you won't be okay with it, right? I will not be taking out a loan and putting thousands in this, but this is also the red, a symbolism of the color of victory that's going on, that's connected to China and Japan. And so also number 6, I talked about LeBron James, and number 6 earlier, his connection with number 6. And now the Shiba Inu 6th biggest holder as 89 billion. I always tell people to follow the money. In other words, follow the numbers. Follow the numbers, right? Follow the, like, I'm not giving, I'm just, hey, I just tell you what I see from a number perspective. Also, I used to coach sports, so I keep attentive to the sports world. If you don't think sports give you predictions of what's going to happen in the economy, then you just don't see it. And I'm not even pleading about it. I just want to get on and show you all what I'm seeing from that perspective. So the 6th biggest, you got the 89 right here, right? The 89 right there. And so that's 17, which come back to the number 8, which we saw the 888 in the LeBron James record, right? And so with this being said, I just saw something else. Um, the yellow and red is just prominent with the Chiefs, with the East, the NBA All Star game, the East. Did you all pay attention to their jersey color? It was yellow and red. It will not surprise me if the Phoenix Suns win a championship this year. Being that XRP will be on the rise in the court hearing, and that represents the Phoenix, and then they also have jersey colors that are centered around yellow and red. Now, if you're gonna ask me why the 49ers didn't make it, well, maybe because they're connected to more gold and not yellow, right? But yeah, the sixth biggest holder bought $1.21 million worth of SHIB. $121 million. So we do know that Shibarium has been rumored for a long time to be released, but according to them, it is going to be launched. The initial, and this will be in beta phase, right? So it's going to be beta phase, right? I highly anticipate Shibarium set for launch next week. And there the colors are again, right? All in alignment. They showing all my numbers now. LeBron James number 6, and you know how the internet is. You can't click on anything, right? And so with that being said, people, again, beta mode next week, a key player in the meme coins ecosystem. And, you know, a lot of people are more anticipated to, are more holders of Bone than SHIB, right? They feel like Bone, with it being a gas technology or token that's going to be where the gas fees are connected to, will have a higher rate of return. So again, Shibarium is similar to layer 2 solutions like Polygon or Matic, right? It will let developers create custom tokens still within the SHIBA INU system. And so it will speed up, in other words, transaction fees and lower gas fees, right? Lower gas fees. So now my second part that I want to get on, my second cryptocurrency, I think I put that as is natural gas, people. Natural gas and crude oil. Wells are going to open. If you remember the old gas pumps, what colors were the original or the old gas pumps, right? You can see that right there. Red is prominent. Now, don't go out and try to bet on the NBA games, because I said about the Phoenix Suns. You know, that's just speculation, right? I always tell people the elite, they don't just uncover their hands, but then again, you know, people don't really look. A lot of people don't look at it like I do. There's so many people that are not even investing in crypto, even though I feel, now I know that this is the new change, the new monetary system that we're getting away from. We're getting away from the buck, the dollar bill, the dollars, the eagles, you know, whatever. And the United States is the highest it's ever been in this debt. And they have to bankrupt this old monetary system with this new digital monetary system as well. So if you get any, you know, emails from your banking system that's telling you about digital wallets, then that's exactly what you're using, the Fed's coin. So this happened today with natural gas, right? With natural gas, I got people sending me text messages right now saying they want to get into these natural gas projects. But people, we always say success leaves clues. I always say to follow the money. And looking at this blockchain today, people, there was someone today at 101. Can you all see that? I know it's small, but look, this was at 101 p.m. 101, and the exact of USD was $1,001, right? 921 cents. This is how much of this they purchased. People, they have over 1 billion NATG tokens for this project. As of right now, over $250,000. This NATG tokens is 0.000 under a penny to 3 zeros, 215 right now. People, you can't get $1 will get you about 6,000 of these. So this is the NATG on Pancake Swap. This is the market cap, 311 billion. There's the 3 and 11. There's the 3 and 11 again. Let me see. Can I enlarge this? I don't think I can. I think it's not. There's the 3 and 11. No, this is large as I can make it. That's the market cap of this. So big money is coming in this NATG project. You cannot purchase this, people, from Coinbase. You cannot purchase it. You have to be an exclusive membership. That's why my number text 331-444-5556. And people, let me tell you this. That token I just showed you, it is linked to natural gas. If it hits just 1 penny, this person will have $10 million. If it hits just 50 cents, they'll have $5 million. Follow the money, follow the numbers, follow sports, follow the whales, or better yet, just follow me. Just follow me. We on the yellow brick road, baby. You are in the right place at the right time, making millionaires from just scratch this zero. And I know, listen, please don't text me at midnight about this. I had somebody do it last night. I promise you, I almost blocked them. I think that's totally disrespectful. Wait till you wake up in the morning, right? And then, they wanted to question the and I just told the person straight up, I said, this is not for you. This is not for you. They asked me about the membership, which is just $115 to get in. And I said, is this a monthly subscription? And I said, well, you can come in as a customer, if you don't want to do the simple $115. But who wouldn't want to have a whole business for $115 and get up to 470 plus tax deductions and earn passive and residual income? But anyway, it's so sad that money makes in a small amount of money. That's a mindset issue. That a small amount, people go spend $115 on a meal. That's like a dinner for them, right? And so with that being said, I said, no, you can come in as a customer. And continue. This is midnight. This is like almost midnight. Well, would it be monthly? I'm like, do you want to get passive income monthly? Right? Do you want to shop at Sam's or Costco one time and get the wholesale discounted prices? Or do you want to have the perpetual memberships? People, we're talking about perpetual income streams. You put a little change on Floki. I put a little change on Floki too. Let's see what Floki, is Floki bark is just as bold as his bite. And we got oil wells and gas wells and all of these commodities about to open up. And when you can get in a natural gas, right, for super low, and millionaires can be made from scratch, right? Can be made from scratch. And I'm not taking those low-level questions, you all, especially not at midnight. You don't want to do that, right? You might get blocked. Because yes, you do be texting me. I don't have an autoresponder. That is me, Queen. Some people ask me sometimes, is this really you? Yeah, it's me. It's me. So NATG is at 0.30 at 2. It did a temporary pump today, up to 50%. And I know that's because that big purchase was made. It got up to a 50%. I did a screenshot of it. Let me see. But people, as economists are expecting gas prices, right? Gas prices to increase this summer back to $4. A gallon is expecting it. Up north, you have the winter storms, right? This is the XPLR. No, I'm not saying XRP. XPLR is the satellite technology that finds all of these commodities in the earth realm, people. Every commodity on the periodic table, right, has a certain energy, frequency, and vibration. A certain energy, frequency, and vibration. And this XPLR technology scans the earth and finds it in a very eco-friendly way. That means without destroying the earth or digging deep into the grounds and destroying it and not finding the commodity. It launches out in space. It uses Google Earth to scan its environment. And so this technology too is at 20.8. All of these people are under 1 penny except the high yielding agriculture. Keep in mind that farming season is coming as well. That's at 62 cents. And for people that say, you know what, Queen, I need something stable too in my bag. I need something that I know for sure that's going to move with the real world use cases, right? I don't want to take, much risk on stuff like SHIB and all that, right? Nothing but a little change I throw into that. But give me some real world commodities and give me a system that I can earn money passively. And this is passive. This is a digital software. This is about the technology. In fact, this is what debt is abbreviated for: decentralized in an eco-friendly way and blockchain. And it is the technology. So meaning that you can get lifetime perpetual income, constant cash flow through crypto. If you can say that, say it out loud. Constant cash flow through crypto. Oh my, it doesn't get any better than that. Then they have aluminum. This is a $5 billion industry expected to increase to a $10 billion industry with the bauxite that they find. And much of the relationships right now is in Africa, the richest commodity country in the world. Right. Then we have beverage. This is exactly as I'm drinking my vitamin water now. This is beverage. They cover all types of beverages. And this will come to Mississippi. I'm so glad that it's coming to a low income state. They collaborated with a beverage industry in Mississippi to make them more efficient, right? More efficient and more be able to compete with Coca-Cola, as Elon Musk said he want to put the cocaine back in Coca-Cola, but Coca-Cola and Pepsi are putting their products on the shelf. And if you all can, let me show you this. Like my vitamin water that I'm drinking right now that made 50 cent, multi-millionaire, it has a scan barcode, right? So the products are going to have that scan barcode. The drinks, again, they do more than just water. They do energy drinks. They do wine beverages, adult drinks, things of that nature as well. So this is beverage, and this is soon to be expected to be listed on Pancake Swap. So whenever you get a listing to any crypto, right, that usually, in most cases, and this has a large burn percent, meaning that it burns every 0.25% of the tokens every 3 months. It's having a burning April 1st. Again, burning means to take more coins out of circulation, which increases, decreases the supply, but increases the demand, which add more value, right, to the pricing, right? And then you have blocks. This is commercial real estate. I read an article today that talked about how, for example, I just decided 7-Eleven on there, that Wall Street is coming in right now and buying all of a lot of residential houses in order to rent out, right? Listen, they've already gave a warning. The New World Economic Forum says you will own nothing and be happy. They don't want people in ownership positions anymore. They don't even want retail investors to be able to, like they did in 2008, to come in and purchase flip houses and rental houses so you can become landlords, so you can get in this digital world of real estate, right? And even cut out some of the headaches of being a landlord, of doing property management or having a tenant to, I don't like having calls at midnight. But if my tenant that's renting my property for me calls, then hey, I'm the boss. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. These perpetual digital software licenses that link to real world businesses and commodities, they won't call you. They have that high advanced technology that is going to work for you 24/7, 365 days a year. He said, I made a sacrifice. That sacrifice will pay off, right? And added 10 new perpetual licenses for. I'm excited for you because you know what that means? That means you have lifetime perpetual income. That means you are set for life. That means that whenever you decide that you want to take some of your gains out, that you have perpetual cash flow cycles, right? Perpetual passive income. You have money flowing back in at any time you decided to pay off. So, that will pay off. You having your priorities in order. Again, I started out with Joshua 1 and 11. If you will get positioned and prepared, you will possess. So it went up for a temporary pump today at 53%. Again, natural gas. This will not be available after the 28th, next week of Tuesday. You will not be able to get this crypto anymore. And people with gas, right, with President Biden selling 26 million of natural gas reserves in hopes to keep gas prices contained this summer. What we saw last summer, listen, history may not repeat itself, but it often rhymes. In fact, they've already started regulating gas pumps. They started that last year to accept double-digit pricing, which means for premium, you may see $10 gas for premium. You already have the winter storms in the northern part of the states, right? So I'm logging off. I know it's going to be a lot of people, but I want to show you this before I do that. This probably going to be texting me to get in that NATG. The 33 degree, I'm not a Mason or anything like that, right? I don't know anything. I just know about numbers. I know at 33 degrees, ice is illuminated, meaning ice is then able to convert to liquid. It's the number of illumination. Um, Give me a second. I might go another route. Give me a minute. But just look that up on your own. I want to say this. Uh, Give me a second. I want to do something else. Look that up on your own for 33. You can look up that with the double eagle. I want to go here. The possession of the promised land. I went to Joshua 1 and 11. And 3 also play a role in the Trinity doctrine. Something else came up on my computer about that. So I'm just going to read this. Multiple threes, the 333, right, is used in the discussion of possession in the promised land. A land flowing with milk and honey. In fact, that's the scripture of Exodus 3 and 8. 8 plus 3 is 11, right? So you saw the 38,388 LeBron James. I think it was a 38-year record is one of those 33. Also, Exodus 33 and 3. The first time God commands the Israelites to begin their journey into their inheritance. People, I'm just telling you, this is your opportunity to get a part of this wealth transfer. Do not miss opportunities. In fact, I was listening to Jim Rohn today, and he was talking about in that lecture, the great Jim Rohn, the legend, about missed opportunities. He was talking about how technology, even during his time, was changing. And Osama bin Laden and the things that were going on at that time. He was talking about that he can take a flight to another country, and in 3 meals in 5 hours, he's arrived. And people, we're now in 2023, things are even moving faster with the speed of life, with the speed of light, people. So Ezekiel 33 to 33rd verse, right, is talking about your mindset, your works, having your heart into something. Like you said, it won't be easy all the time, but it will be worth it, right? It will be worth it. So I'm logging off. Um, I'm logging off. I just want to make sure. Last thing, Genesis, when Abraham was 85, Genesis 15, the Lord gave him 333, that a promise, he received a promise of making his seed as numerous, as large as the stars, right? And give him descendants. And again, the promised land, in the promised land. So Genesis 15 and 9 says, take a heifer, it's 3 years old, a she goat is 3 years old, and a ram at 3 years old. And Abraham took the animals, right? Placed them on the ground in the path and between the pieces. And at sunset, God confirmed a covenant promise with him. Genesis 15 and 17. So those numbers are in the air. People, you have to take action. It's not just gonna fall in your lap. Nothing ever has in the Bible. Nothing ever has in the Bible. Again, that Facebook post that she said she's waiting on God to fill her bag for her. I said that's not biblical. In 2 Kings chapter 4, Elijah told the widow woman, you got to go get the vessels, and you and your sons fill it with oil. When Jesus used Peter's boat, Jesus didn't say, okay, Peter, give me the net. Let me throw it over the boat for you. Let me show you where these fish are. No. He said, now you go, right? Because we know God can see deeper and see things that we cannot see. He said, you go cast your net in the deep. And and Peter said, well, Lord, I've been fishing all night, but at your word. The two things that Peter and the 2 King widow woman did was they were obedient, right? They were obedient. Isaiah 1 and 19 says that you have to be willing and obedient to eat the good of the land. Willing and obedient to eat the good of the land. You have to be willing to want to be richer. You have to be willing to want to be in a better place financial. You have to be willing to want to position you and your family for perpetual, continuous cash flow, like Solomon with the 666 tons of gold collected every year. He had a perpetual system blueprint where people paid him that much on a yearly basis. You have to be willing to want that. If you don't want it, if you're texting me, asking me about a $115 subscription or a $50 subscription, you don't want it. You don't want it. Don't text me. If that's a problem don't text me. Have a garage sale. Do something, right? We spend $50 to $100 on things on food that will go out the next day or day or 2 days, hopefully the next day, and we poop that out. But because of your desire to eat, that you saw that worthy to spend that on that steak or that seafood or that cookout. So don't text my number if that's an issue for you. Don't do that. I mean, your number could get blocked. Because I'm talking about setting up a lifetime wealth with systems and strategies and commodities and God's wealth and God's way. And so I really don't even see how people say they can have faith if they don't put in the work, to be honest with you. I don't even see how people say they think God's going to bless them and they don't want to take action. I just don't. I'm like, we use that faith. I got faith, but, faith is a strategy. Right? Faith really is just a strategy. And one of the things that the widow woman did when Elijah gave her the strategy, the solution, I want you all to think about this. This woman had an old financial problem. She had old debt. She had debt that was old. And I'm just going to assume that her husband was not good with finances because he left the family in debt so far, so much that their sons were about to be sold into slavery, meaning they was going to work a job for other people, right? And so I'm just going to assume that she let her husband take care of the household affairs, because then she went to another man and said, look, my husband left us in debt. My son, my legacy is about to die. They're about to be sold. I don't want my sons taken away. I just lost my husband, right? And give me a solution. She had to have a new solution to solve an old problem. People old ways will not open up new doors. In fact, the first thing Elijah told her to do was not to pay off her debt. He told her to open up a business. Some people try to use the same amount of money, income stream that they make to pay off the debt that they've been accumulating, but you got the debt because you didn't have enough money. So you have to build your money up first to get out of debt. Some people do that so backwards. Right? Some people do that so backwards. Let me cut this budget. Let me, cancel this subscription. Yeah, cancel your Netflix will help. But if you're $1,000 in debt and you cutting a $100 monthly subscription, in fact, cut your Netflix subscription and sign up for this business. That'll help. Look at what bill you can eliminate and say, let me get a business so I can get perpetual income. Also, this new Batman, if you're a Batman fan, I'm not a Batman fan. I just thought it was cool. I got it. This was released today. You can go to millimoves.com. This is a limited mint of 20,000. It's just look, I don't know. I can't really make out this centerpiece, but it was so cool. I just had to get that. And then you have the Chad Bitcoin Rocket. This is an antiquated 1 ounce silver. Diamond hands. Look at this. Is to me, this silver, people, is like artwork that's on silver. This is, and we know that billionaires, what the rich and wealthy do, they collect art pieces and artwork. This is the year of the rabbit. Where's the pyramid of Giza, right? The rabbit proof with the Queen Elizabeth. I told you all, any, money with her portrait. Kookaburra with the Queen Elizabeth. Phantom coin, right? Just all types of cool pieces. The Caribbean green monkey. Another year of the rabbit. This is Equilibrium alligator. They still had a Valentine round. Listen, that Chaz wanted that Black Mamba high release. I have that one personal as well. And also there's a global shortage on copper as well. So this is, people, a 2 ounce of $9.99. And it comes with the Kobe Bryant sealed plastic commemorative card as well. That's a dual thing that comes with that. So go get that silver on their website. Become a customer or a wealth ambassador if you want to take the 90-day challenge and share with others to get extra income as well, right? So many ways to make money. Again, they have copper on there, and the shortage of silver and copper will drive the prices up. So we definitely going to keep our eye on Shiba Inu, the red and yellow, on natural gas, crypto. Again, that ends Tuesday, February 28th. So text 331. Again, $1 can get you almost 6,000. So don't miss these opportunities to get wealthy. Thank you all for tuning in, especially my Facebook. You all are showing up strong tonight. Thank you for just dropping in and saying hello and showing some support to the live stream. Queen out.